People production.
Vlog on the go, me a vlog on the go. I have some information for you to know. Blessed love and greetings, all my viewers and subscribers, my kings and queens, my lion and my lioness. I hope all is blessed. And as usual, I hope this visual finds you all in the best of health. You know, we say health over wealth. John was to a condolence to Superintendent Leon Clunis, seen passed away tragically yesterday at Kingston Public Hospital. You know what I mean? He was set to be released on the day of his passing, but it never happened. More after the break.
Welcome to Linefoot TV at the right place, and let's don't go nowhere.
YGV, get some cardboard, get some stick. Make me build up some sign quick. Circle every town and every district and tell them this. Like a dead clock, all war must stop. Don't kill nobody, yeah, he must stop. Think before you act your clock, no must stop. Life you can't buy in a toaster. No make no wrong move.
Welcome back, my viewers and subscribers. Yeah, man, you don't know, you can go check out that song there. No jailhouse, no the door. So you know, say stop the crime. Yeah, man, they say it. Big up White Child Films. See, yeah. But now Leon Clunis is one of the three officers who were shot. 3 or 4, yeah. See? Yeah, one of the 4 officers were shot. 2 succumbed to their injuries on the day. And Leon Clunis is the 3rd one now who passed away. He was in hospital for 2 weeks, roughly 2 weeks, you know, recovering. Credit to the doctors them who stood by his side, you know, treating him, building that bond, you know what I mean? But Clunis has recovered and was set to be released. See? And then the man called everybody and said, yo, me I come home, you know. You see me, him wife looking forward to him kids them a plan, him welcoming home party, you know what I mean? And for years say, yo, the man drop out, you know how sad that is, how heartbroken that is. You know, my sincere sympathy on the families, you know? Yeah, man, and when we hear it was so shocking because nobody never expect that. The doctor them release him, you know. He was scheduled to leave to go home to his families. You know what I mean? Until him fit enough and ready to go back on the front line to serve Jamaica. But it sounds shaky. Sorry to say, but it sounds shaky because how can the doctor them messed up like that? And that's where a question and answer Q&A is going to come in place. They're going to have to answer a lot of questions. You know what I mean? It's shaky. No, we can't come to terms. Enough people can't come to terms. Some of the police them can't come to terms. His wife can't come to terms. You know what I mean? How that happened? Something is in something, or they're trying to hide something. Or it did have a underlying problem, health problem where the doctor them didn't detect. But again, me I say, how can they slip up like that? You know what I mean? Because I really truly still them can't have all even blood clot when they've never detected, you know. I didn't know if I see, you know. But the man is fit and healthy. He was conducting interviews. I think he did about 2 interviews. See? And he also talk all the stuff that saying no, them never wasn't treated properly, the raid wasn't planned. You know what I mean? Them just take up and gone, they sent there. So he was talking stuff on the interview, that's what I heard, you know. And it's like, we don't know. Boy, I don't know what he say. I know say if when he come out, he need have a lot of money to get. Because as a police officer, the pay is not good. You know what I mean? The pay when them get, them should have get more pay. The police them, because the police in Jamaica is very dangerous, risky. When the police step out, let them know if they're going to return. You know what I mean? Like what happened to these cops now. And you know the alleged shooter was killed on the same day in Corville. Was taken down. See? So this is the case where I say, boy, the police would have come out and sue them or talk things because they know that them never them protective wear. Them never have the right protective wear, you know. That's why the police work in Jamaica is so scary, risky. You know what I mean? The pay no good. You get me? Them not get the proper treatment, them pension no good. You see me? And that's where the government need to step in. All of the government them who responsible for the police them see if they step in and look after them more better. Give them a nice pay rise, you know. Fix up them pension and make it more beneficial for them, man, because they're running risk. They're putting their lives on the line for Jamaica, even though some of them corrupt and thief, you know what I mean? Yeah, them need to get proper protective wear. Them armor vests, see? Them bulletproof vests. That can't stop the big rifle when the police in my bus, or the bad man in my bus. The bad man in my bus, AK, M16. You see me? Calico. Big high-powered weapon, bigger than the police them one. And then bulletproof vests so them have them we can stop certain 45 shot. Shot a fly through them there, and that's what happened while the police them then. Maybe if they will have proper bulletproof vests, where they can invest in and get it from America, man. Or even the UK, or you know, proper vests. As I'm going to cheap baby vests and have for the police them out there. To go face the culprits them in Jamaica. The unlawful abiding citizens them. And some of them youth are afraid to kill police or shoot up a police. You see me? So for police to be more safer, they need to have the right protective wear. You see? And they need better pay. I'm in defense of the police now, they need better pay, better pension, you see me? And right now, Mr. Clunis, his wife, she's supposed to get some money. Like how he passed away now. You know, the mills, she's supposed to get a couple mil, I don't know the exact figure. Maybe about 10 or so. And God bless if she'll get it, or when she'll get it. And you know the Jamaica systems there already. You see me? I mean, just a condolence to Clunis, you know what I mean? Him family them and him kids them. It's so sad, man. It's another big loss for the police force. But it seems suspicious, it seems shocking, devastating, it is devastating, you know. I can say, Mr. Clunis' wife, Mrs. Clunis, if you can get a private investigator, you know what I mean, and also someone to do the autopsy, don't just leave it in their hands, because you see what went down with the lady that died at childbirth during the corona time there, in a way. You see? And the doctor might try to lie. But we just find it strange. Let me know who you think, my viewers and subscribers. I don't know, let me know who you think. You know what I mean? Let me see if I'm on the same page. Does it look shaky, dodgy, suspicious, lean, or what do you think? Because I don't understand how this man is supposed to come out of the hospital, fit and everything, and chirpy, cheery, joyful. You know what I mean? And I say, yes, man, go to my family them now. Call the police bedroom and say, yo, and they are running up, come check me out, children, and all some vibes. And the man just dead for the day when he get released. No, something is into something. The doctors them need to give an answer. See? And we're waiting to hear that statement from the doctors them. And we're all waiting to hear what's the cause. You know? But until then, I just want to say condolence again to the Clueless families and all his fellow co-workers of the JCF force. You don't know my kings and queens, my lioness, my viewers and subscribers? It's Lionfoot. And I'm out.
Lionfoot TV. Subscribe. Press the bell or click the bell.